Okay, ready, go. Okay, ready, go. The frontal view. Go. Ooh, you tried to turn a lot. So, yeah, if you look at your elbow position, trail elbow, doing the backswing, it goes high up and then behind your body like this.
Yeah.
So this is too high.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why the club goes high, club head goes high, and then show the crossover alignment. Yeah, the lead leg is not supporting your body that well.
No, they're not getting
The downswing turn should come from lead leg action here, like
Okay.
kicking. But you are just pulling this.
forward. Yeah. Okay.
So when you have active leg action and throw, leg action and throw. So, and then still you've really exaggerated the follow through motion. The arm is going all the way.
Yeah.
So that means you're putting a lot of effort in the follow through, which is just waste of energy.
Totally.
You just accelerate the club here, and then with the maximum speed, you're just hitting the ball.
Okay.
Now the down the line view. Go. So again, when you start the backswing, it goes flat. The club head is going flat here. And then later, so go flat here, and then later you have to bring this up here.
Yeah. Okay.
And then as a result, you see the club is way crossover. So what we have to do is you have to relax your arms a little bit.
Okay.
So then you're lifting the hands too high in the backswing
Okay.
by lifting the.
Too much of this, it should be more like this.
So image the swing plane here. The swing plane is pretty much from the where the ball is to a midsection of your body here, midsection of your trunk is a swing plane. In the backswing, you're moving along the swing plane here instead of go here, lower here, and then later try to lift. Instead, it's just in one action. Image the swing plane, which is actually pretty much passing through the elbow here. It's a swing plane. Then move quickly everything along that plane in one action here to this position.
Okay.
This is the target position.
Okay.
Instead of go flat here,
And
and then
then,
lift quite a bit here.
yeah.
So if this is the target position,
Mm-hmm.
let's see where the club is.
Yeah.
So it's a bit lower than your hand, right?
Yeah.
So if this is the target position, you have to go to this position using an expressway.
Yeah.
Straight to this position.
Straight.
Instead of a detour.
Yeah.
So from there, if your club starts from here,
Mhm.
downswing becomes a lot simpler.
Okay.
All you do is reverse the motion and then let it go.
Okay.
But because the club head is high up here,
Mm-hmm. And make
currently your swing head is high up here, there is a crossover here.
Yeah.
Then on the way down, you have to throw the club head toward the target. For that, your body has to go early, the hands has to come in,
Got
and
it.
then let the club head go toward the target.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So the position of the club head at the top, that makes a big difference.
Very important. Okay. So it's more on playing like this.
Straight to it, yeah, the target position.
Is that better? Like
So,
right
yeah.
there?
If you can go to that position, it's a lot better. Yeah. From there, it's just reverse the direction and then throw the club head.
Look at that.
Yeah. If you can go to that position, it will be very different. Now, so still your wrist is pretty rigid here
Yeah.
because you try to keep the arms, tight, and try to swing the club with your muscles here. You need to feel the motion of the wrist here.
Okay.
The wrist motion is important in
Yeah.
terms of club speed.
Yeah.
So if we break down the club speed into these joint motions, the contribution from the wrist is the largest.
Really?
You must have enough wrist motion here.
Okay.
Okay? So let's first use the rope. Unlike the club, rope is completely flexible here. So So that means regardless of what you do with your wrist, still the rope will flex like this. So that means you don't have to keep your wrist really rigid. And then here, you have to feel the motion of the end of the rope. The goal is to throw the end of the rope nicely around the body. So let me see. Here, one thing. The goal is to move the rope, not your body.
Okay.
Your body moves the rope, but you have to control your body motion so that the target rope motion happens. Right?
Okay.
Instead of quick rotation here and then stop here, rather your end of the rope has to move continuously here without stopping here. That way you can maintain the tension in the rope.
Gosh.
Imagine you're throwing you're casting a fishing pole, right? Then if you maintain the tension in the string, then you'll be able to control the motion of the hook really well. But if you lose the tension, it's hard to control it.
Yep.
So your goal is to maintain the tension in the rope and then rotate it back and forth. Yeah, feel the motion of the rope, particularly the end of the rope. Good, now, yes, already your swing changed.
I was gonna say, there's way less stuff going on.
Because your goal is to move the end of the rope nicely. Your body has to guide it correctly.
Yeah.
Yes. So now, actually the rope swing has two purposes. The first one is you have to maintain consistent swing plane back and forth. Currently, still your backswing is a bit more inward. And then your backswing plane and downswing plane are not exactly the same. So you have to match those. That means you have to reduce the turn in the back, particularly the early phase of the backswing.
Yeah.
Okay? So let it go, and then let it go both ways. You're throwing this way, reverse the direction and throw. And then the second one, you have to have enough time to wait until the rope hits your armpit or chest here, instead of quickly moving down.
A little more patient.
But in this case, pay attention to the consistency in the swing plane back and forth.
Consistency in the swing plane?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're moving the rope along the same plane back and forth. Do you think it's matching?
Not yet.
It's a lot better now, a lot better. Already,
Yeah.
you're a good athlete.
Hey. Hey.
What's important is you should be able to know what your body is doing.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, golfers, they don't really know what the body is doing, and then so repeat the same thing again and again, but you already adjusted it. That means you are aware of the task here, which is moving the rope around your body. Also, you need to maintain consistent plane, so your body motion is adjusted. Now,
Yeah.
it's a lot less exaggerated.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
And then so from that position, aim the tall tee. The tall tee, then you will not be able to touch the tall tee,
Okay.
but just to throw the end of the rope in that direction.
Okay.
So then you will be able to make the swing plane a bit flatter. Good. And then in doing this, have a little bit of rhythmic motion, so your body has to actually dance.
Yeah.
Dance. That dance comes from your leg actions.
Okay.
The leg flexion extension. Okay. Oh, you completely eliminated actually the body motion.
Too little body. Okay.
So if you want to do this naturally,
Mm-hmm.
nicely, and also effortlessly,
Yeah.
then it has to actually come from the leg action here. Throw. It has to actually come from the leg actions. leg flexion extension,
Okay.
the knee flexion extension. So have a little up and down motion, the feel of up and down motion. And then, so when you have up and down motion, then you will be able to use the legs better. Now, as you do, so that's a lot better. So now you have a better up and down motion. But the up and down motion is mainly coming from the legs here, and your upper body should not move like this.
Yeah.
So maintain the axis, but just using the legs and then go up and down the whole thing here, instead of the upper body is also extending like this. So
Okay.
maintain the axis.
So more like
Yeah.
this. Okay.
So upper body motion is just about the axis, axial rotation, but have good leg action. Faster backswing. Yeah. So when you have active backswing, what happens is the rope goes all the way here.
Yeah.
If you just have early action and then let it go, just leave it, then it drops behind your back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So let the rope go all the way here.
Okay.
And then currently the rope is hitting here, but then
Oh,
hit
yeah.
under the armpit here.
Okay. Should I always feel equal amount of effort in the
For the
backswing?
moment, yes.
Really? Okay.
Just to develop the rhythm.
Yep.
So when in the backswing, when the rope goes above your shoulder, that means you're starting flat.
Yeah. Okay. So that
Yeah,
means I'm
when
going
it goes flat here, then it eventually ends up here.
Gotcha.
So if this is target position, you have to go straight to that target position.
Gotcha.
Then the rope goes here.
Gotcha. So I should really kind of like an exaggerated
Right.
feel is almost that. Okay.
Mm. And on the way down, you tend to pull in this way.
Yeah.
So try to throw your hands and the rope in this direction. So here's the target direction. Okay, you are throwing the hands. Oh, this is too much. You are lifted here.
Okay.
So still the hands should be at reasonable position. So we have a comfortable body posture. But let it go this way instead of turning the body early so that pulling this
Like
way.
it.
You have the feel of a throw.
Okay.
And then backswing is kind of slowing down. Have an active backswing. And the throwing motion. The throwing motion is not coming from this lifting motion here. Rather,
Yeah.
throwing starts here.
Yeah. Okay.
With this throw, let it go.
Okay.
Instead of coming this way, just let it go.
Okay.
As if you are accelerating and let it go.
Yeah.
That has, so the acceleration has to happen here. With this speed and then let it go instead of go here and then try to lift it up.
Yeah. It's not like this. It's literally just like throwing it up. Okay.
Backswing should be faster, backswing should be faster. So have good shoulder wind up, throw, using the shoulder turn, throw. And still you have a tendency of the right hand is coming this way here.
Yeah.
Instead,
Of letting it turn over. So I have this like big left miss, and I think that's why I try to
and
like,
then,
maintain
and
this.
then this is not to force it here. Speed is generated here. And you are hitting the ball with this speed.
Yeah.
And then simply this is allows you to, allows the club head to continue that motion,
Okay.
not intentionally snapping like this.
Okay.
But if you lift it here, you have intentional arm motion here. let it go.
Okay.
Feel the motion of the end of the rope. The key is the end of the rope.
Yeah.
In the backswing, the rope is slowing down here, all the way. Let it hit your body. Yes, yes. Now the downswing plane is a bit stiffer.
Okay.
So in the backswing, if the rope passes about here, downswing is passing about here. It's becoming stiff. Maintain the plane.
So it should be flatter, so like closer to the tall feet,
Yeah. So the end of the rope will go
Yeah.
like this, both ways,
both ways.
instead of downswing going this way.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the body motion really simple. The upper body is just turning about the spine axis. The turn, turn, turn. You want to just throw, make sure the rope is passing through the same point here
Okay.
by using the active leg action. The key is the motion of the end of the rope. Still, downswing is a bit too intense, too much. So you're putting a lot of effort in the downswing.
Okay.
In order to have a good downswing, you have to actually have a good wind.
Okay.
The main driving force or the torque is coming from good wind up and the unwinding. Instead, go up here and try to use the arms here, wind up and then throw,
Okay. More like,
as if it is a spring here. It's what is it? A clock spring.
yeah.
When you turn, then you build the tension.
Okay.
Turn from there, unleash.
Okay.
So create coiling in the backswing
Okay.
and then uncoil the body. So still, at the end of the backswing, it slows down.
Okay.
Instead, let it hit your body.
And what is mine doing?
At the end, at the very end, it slows
It
down.
just kind of like plops. Okay.
It slows down. So
Yeah.
make the end of the rope alive
Yeah.
and let it go through.
Yep. Okay.
That way you can maintain the tension. Yes, 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 yes. So what happens is when you maintain the tension well, you can control the rope motion easily.
Yeah.
So if the rope loses tension, then you have to move the hands a lot to do this. If you have good tension, just a little motion of the hands, you can control it. Now it's rhythmic here.
Yeah.
So your body motion is matched with the frequency of the
Yeah.
rotation, right?
Okay.
So with just a little bit of body motion, you can have really good motion.
Okay.
So maintain good tension so that you can control the rope motion easily. For that, still, toward the end of the rope backswing, still you should have a good speed.
Okay.
Maintain the tension. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Now, so when you maintain the tension really well, then the rope responds to your body motion. So you don't have to have exaggerated body motion.
Yeah.
If you lose the rope, your body has to show exaggerated motion, like this, all these things.
Yeah.
But when you maintain good tension here, basically you have this sensory input from the interaction here, right? So you know where the rope is, and you can easily control it here. So it's key. The key piece of this is maintaining good tension in the rope.
Okay.
By head all the way, let it go all the way, let it go all the way, and then maintain the tension. Oh yes. So now I can see that that's the tension that I'm talking about. Yes. So now you don't have to pull it in a lot.
Feel a lot better.
Because that tension, let the end of the rope go.
Yeah. Just take it.
Now let me record this. Okay, ready, go. Swing, swing, swing both ways. Yes. Good. Look at this. Now your swing motion is really simple. Rhythmic, really simple. Oh. Swing, swing, swing both ways. Yes. Good. So in order to guide the rope and maintain the rope, the tension in the rope, so you are eliminating all these unnecessary movements.
Yeah.
Your hands will just move along this plane here, and then let it go, let it go.
Yeah.
The upper body turning, legs are active.
Yeah, it's naturally just right on plane too.
Now, so this is flexible, so the rope will go around your body automatically.
Yeah.
But when you're using something more rigid, less flexible, then you have to use the wrist well, so that still let it go enough. Okay. Now, by the way, this is yours, so take it with you.